WWE may be entertainment, but throughout its history, there have been moments so violent, so shocking, and so hard to watch that they still live in fans' memories decades later. These weren't regular chair shots or typical brawls. These were moments when WWE crossed into pure brutality. Today, we revisit the most shocking violent moments that changed careers, stunned audiences, and pushed the limits of wrestling forever. Randy Orton gets baptized in violence versus Mick Foley, Backlash 2004. This match transformed Randy Orton's career. Foley dragged him into hardcore territory, and Orton proved he could survive it. The thumbtack bump remains legendary. Orton's back was covered in hundreds of tacks. He kept fighting despite obvious agony. That moment earned him respect from fans and veterans. It was a violent initiation into wrestling's toughest world. CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre becomes a modern bloodbath. Bad Blood 2024. Fans didn't expect this level of brutality in the PG era. Punk and McIntyre promised violence, and they delivered far beyond expectations. Both men bled, but Drew's bleeding shocked everyone. His entire head was drenched in a thick red mask. After the match, he required 16 staples. It became the bloodiest WWE match in nearly 2 decades and reminded fans what Hell in a Cell truly meant. Randy Orton sets The Fiend on fire, TLC 2020. WWE brought back the Inferno match, but nobody expected the ending to be this extreme. Orton and The Fiend fought surrounded by flames. The final moment showed The Fiend's body burning in the ring. Even though it was a stunt dummy, the visual was disturbing. This was one of WWE's most graphic modern moments and shocked viewers around the world. John Cena versus JBL, both men drenched in blood, Judgment Day 2005. The I Quit match between Cena and JBL is remembered as one of the most gruesome matches of its era. Cena took a brutal, unprotected chair shot to the head. Both men bled heavily from deep cuts. The mat was stained red from start to finish. Seeing the company's biggest rising hero covered in blood made the match even more impactful. Cactus Jack takes a pedigree into thumbtacks, Royal Rumble 2000. The street fight between Triple H and Cactus Jack was full of chaos, but one moment stood above the rest. Triple H delivered a pedigree directly onto a pile of thumbtacks. Cactus fell face first into hundreds of sharp pins. The visual was shocking, even in an already violent match. This spot remains one of the most brutal bumps ever taken in a WWE ring. Shane McMahon, suplex through glass. Repeatedly, King of the Ring 2001. This wasn't supposed to be a dangerous spot, but it became one instantly. Kurt Angle attempted to suplex Shane through a glass wall. The glass didn't break, and Shane landed on his head. They tried again, still no break. Only when Angle threw him with extreme force did the glass finally shatter. Shane ended up bloody, concussed, and barely standing. It was painful to watch, but remains iconic. Mankind's Hell in a Cell Nightmare, 1998. This match is the definition of wrestling insanity. Mankind was thrown off the cell onto the announce table. Moments later, he was chokeslammed through the cell roof unexpectedly. He continued fighting with a tooth stuck in his nose. This wasn't just violent, it was superhuman toughness that will never be replicated.